Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to go over one of my favorite builds. This is considered the spooky PC. The client in mind wanted a twin 3090 Ti system with a Godlike MSI motherboard as well as an Intel i9-13th Gen. As you can see, we have the SLI bridge in here, disguised as a spider. Some other aesthetic things done here, some spider webbing at the bottom with some nice orange lighting. Everything in here is UV reactive, and there's a black light up here that illuminates all of it. Definitely one of my favorite builds, but let's dive in a bit. Alright, as we get this posted up, some of the specs, you know about the processor, the two twin 3090 Ti's. I believe these are EGVA for the wins. 1600 watt EVGA Supernova power supply. All the parts in here are EK solid tube fittings. I think I went with either 16 mil or 14 mil, not quite sure. 480 millimeter radiator here, and an AIO, NZXT AIO to cool down the processor. Corsair Dominator Platinum RAM in here. I believe I put in 64 gigs. Custom cable mod cables with the aluminum spacers, as well as the custom cable mod cables for the 3090 Ti's. Which is really nice because it plugs directly into your power supply. There's no need for the absolute joke with what we've been dealing with from NVIDIA on connectors. Everyone's seen them. Everyone loves them. Just don't let them burn your house down. Alright. Alright, we're going to post the computer here as you see. Just gonna change the input. Another computer up here, if you can see the image, is a Batman Beyond in the same Thermaltake Core P8 case. This case is so versatile because as you can see, the radiator configuration in that one, the radiator's on the back wall, whereas this one I decided to mount it on the front, just to kind of change things up a bit, as well as free up some space for a taller reservoir pump combo. This unit I decided to install Windows 11. You know, I'm a fan of Windows 10 Pro, but the client requested everything updated, so as you can see, we went with Windows 11. I'm going to move the camera here and focus it more on the screen. Hopefully this works a little better for you guys. Sorry for all those noises. Alright. Alright, so booting up into Windows 11. Pretty basic here, but under the RGB is kind of what I wanted to go over. NZXT Cam is the software to control the water cooling AIO. L-Connect is for these lovely Lian Li fans in here. So, uni fans. They are great for radiator builds because you get to attach all of them prior to connecting them to the radiator. I believe they create a little bit better airflow because they're all connected, as well as certainly one of the best LED control on the market, at least in my opinion. Let's go over some of the details of this build. So, a lot of my water cooling, I like to avoid fittings. I think fittings sometimes make the pipe bending process a little too easy. and I also don't like the way all fittings look. So both of these bends coming out of the bottom of the radiator are fully custom bends, and they are running in what's known as a parallel configuration right now. So both blocks are getting fed at the same time, and both blocks are getting rid of the water at the same time. So it's not feeding through one, heating up, and then feeding through the other. It's going through both at the same time and exiting. I like this configuration better. I've seen much better temperature control since I've started doing that. As your heavy lifter card is going to be card slot 1. Nothing really supports SLI anymore. However, this was a specific client request, so I, of course, obliged. Right now I don't have the glass panel on, but this removes, got a nice piece of, I believe it's tempered glass that goes above here. There also is a plate for the top. This Thermaltake Pure P8 core is one of the most adaptable cases. As you can see in that picture that I put on earlier, you can actually take the case fully apart and wall mount it like a television, which is what we did in the build that I had up earlier. And as you can see, no sides, no bottom, and you can see a little bit of the wall bracket here. We slid it over so you can see that it's nice and wall mounted. Pretty impressive PC. The wires are obviously dangling on that one. Needs some tidying up, but anyways, nice wall mounted solution if you have an office with limited space. I hope you guys really like this build. I would have loved to film the bends and film the assembly. However, this is a rush order and will be being delivered very shortly, so I did not have time to film it. In the next couple videos, I will be going over my new personal rig, which is a Grazon G20 case. This case is more expensive than most computers, unfortunately. However, it is beautiful and allows for some really, really nice custom touches. So we will detail that build soon, but I hope you guys enjoyed at least the build quality in here, and even if you don't like the theme, certainly took a lot of effort. So guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know some improvements. Let me know what you guys would have liked to see done differently. And signing off for the day. Calvin, what do you think of that build, bud? Unimpressed. Alright guys, thank you for coming by, and I hope I see you again shortly.